My name is Advita Shrivastava and I'm from India. Currently, I'm a computer science undergraduate. And in terms of my professional side, I have a great interest in data analysis and machine learning. And to be honest, that's the very fact that I feel like this cohort gives such an amazing opportunity to better understand and leverage NASA satellite data. And this was a very singular and main reason I applied to the cohort. And I think it's definitely something that's aligning so well with my current research and academic inclinations. So I think that understanding the earth and its elements, and in general, gathering more information on them is extremely vital. And since the question states sharing something from my community and a real example, I would like to provide a very tiny instance that relates to the same thing. So, my aunt is a general physician, and I've always seen her talk about the occurrence of dengue during a very particular time of the year, from like July to mid November, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, so she says this every year, and I've seen her say this every year from like the longest time that I can remember. And this yearly prediction, in my understanding, is made solely on the fact that increased rainfall supports vector habitat availability due to the accumulation of stagnant water. Now, the second parameter in play is an increase in temperature that promotes mosquito breeding and causes the outbreak in general. So it's just beautiful to see how these two very simple parameters, which is increased rainfall and an increase in temperature, helps doctors all around the world predict this outbreak every single year, and it's so accurate. And I think that's just the beauty and importance of understanding our earth, its elements, and in general, it I think nothing better highlights the importance of earth science. I am an undergraduate right now. I can see the world of tech also evolving. And along with that, NASA coming up with the Earth Action Program, I think it's going to have a great impact on the coming generations. I think one of the biggest ways it is going to have an impact is just to better map connections between our planet's vital processes and all the climate effects that are going on. So also, when we integrate all of these connections with suitable platforms and provide these to relevant stakeholders, that could be government agencies, that could be the general public, I think when that's done appropriately, that is what would help the community better understand the earth and their impact on the earth, its processes, and the environment, and also on the way that the environment is going to respond and behave to how the community like acts and responds. When I started off with machine learning, I think the very first project of mine was related to astronomy. It was a very small project. It was detecting astronomical objects by clicking a picture of them. So yeah, that's so I always had this incline towards like space in general. And when I realized that NASA has a cohort, I immediately applied to it and wanted to be a part of it. It's not been that long, yet it feels like an amazing experience because every single workshop that we have, I end up gaining a new insight. I end up interacting with someone new, gaining a new connection, just understanding that every single problem on this world can't be solved with someone just with a single expertise. Being a part of the cohort was in itself a stepping stone for me. I already started using NASA data right now, so I am in the process of building a prediction application for natural disasters, and I'm getting in touch with relevant NASA departments and universities around me in India, and getting mentorship for the same. So I am leveraging NASA's data right now to predict floods, wildfires, and earthquakes. So that's where I'm starting off, and so that's something I would extend even after my term at the collective cohort is over. I think this is something I have already achieved in the very short tenure of being part of the cohort. I always thought that if it's a STEM related issue, uh, a team that's truly just technical could make it work. But I mean, I have met people that are scientists. I've met people uh, that are working professionals. I've met students like me as part of the cohort, and I think this, in general, understanding this was a big personal step for me because I think any project that I do work on in the future, I would want to make connections for that project in every domain, right? So yeah, I understood the importance of team dynamics. So personally and professionally, I think that's something I'll work on more in the future, especially since it's, I think, my time to work on projects and understand my work ethic better. I think that's something I would want to work on.